Hey guys, today I'm here to review for you the Artis brushes, and I'm sure you've probably been doing a bunch of research on them already, but I wanted to kind of share with you some information that I wish I had had when I made my purchases, because just like you, I'm guessing, I did a lot of research, looked at all the different kinds of brushes that I could on people's videos, read reviews, and so after all that, I still kind of learned a few things that I want to share with you. So I started off with the Artis brushes buying a set of three. I got the Oval 3, the Linear 1, and the Oval 6. So when you buy this set, because it does come in a set, they advertise this brush here as being useful for foundation. The makeup artists, like preferred foundation brush. So I also, little pause here, I also purchased the Oval 7. It came after these three did. So I tried to use this brush as a foundation brush, and I did find that it was very streaky. And I kept hearing people's reviews of Artis brushes that being so great for your foundation, and I was confused. I was like, why is this so streaky? Why am I not loving this? And so I'm going to put these two down for now so we can focus on this one right here. I found that if you can see, these bristles don't really move all that much. There's not much distance from the base to the top of the bristles, so the bristles aren't very long, so there's not much of bending happening. There's not much flexibility in the bristles. They're pretty short and, if you imagine somebody's hair blowing in the wind, somebody with short hair is not going to have as much hair blowing in the wind as somebody with long hair. There's much more flexibility, more movement, more room, more, I don't know how else to describe this, but so I found it really hard to work with for foundation. It was streaky. I was pulling it across my face. It's like it doesn't really move. You have to drag it. Not ideal for foundation. So if you are thinking of buying this set because there's a foundation brush in it along with eye brushes, you are wrong. Don't do it. It's not worth it. However, here comes the Oval 7. You can, again, see, look at them back to back. Look how much longer the bristles are. Again, like this is long hair blowing in the wind. It moves a lot. It's hard to show you, but the bristles move a lot more. You see at the top and the bottom, the bristles are moving. There's more movement possible because of the longer length of the bristles. Whereas this guy here, like, not really going anywhere. He's just staying right where he is. So because of that, when you move it along your face, it moves with your face. It moves along your face with your hand movement along the contours. Okay, so if you are trying to if you're going to go for a face brush, which I recommend, I'd go for the Oval 7 or Oval 8. I haven't seen the Oval 8 yet. I think it's a bit bigger, but I see people using it online. They really like it, so I'm going to say Oval 7 or Oval 8. Oval 7 is a bit smaller, so you can fit it, if you have a small face, you can fit it a bit more, I don't know, it fits a bit better to your face, I think, and you can get it into crevices and stuff like that. Okay, so that being said, the Oval 6 has its good points as well. So the Oval 6 I found really nice in getting my concealer and like highlight going because it's pretty dense. Like I said, it's dense. It doesn't move things around too much. You really have to drag if you want to move it around your face. So if you're working with small areas, you can use it to get really good coverage. So I'm going to quickly show you. I've already have concealer on, but I'm just going to quickly just demonstrate real quick. Like if I do that, I can use this brush like really nicely. It doesn't remove any of the product from my face. It just kind of evenly places it where I want it to be. Okay, so it gives you like a really nice finish. Working with small areas, you can kind of work through the streakiness, and give you like a nice even finish with good coverage. So I really like it for that, actually. So even though it didn't work the way I wanted it to, it did work in a way. It is not a brush you can use for blush, bronzer. Like it's not an everything kind of brush. Not one size fits all. It's not. Artis. It's not. I'm going to show you on my hand what it looks like with blush. This is an orangey blush. I hope it shows up. But if I rub it into my blush and like put it, if you can see that like bright part right there, it's just really dense. It's really dense. It does not spread your stuff out nice and evenly. Whereas in contrast, this guy here, if I put it in the, I'll do it with this hand. I'll put it in the blush, and if I do this, You can see it's shiny, but it's much more evenly spread and a little bit less heavy. I'm going to show you on my face too. I'll show you this side. So you can kind of apply it to the apples here and brush up. And just applies more evenly. It's better for powders, I would say, as well. So this brush really is, like, it does a lot more, I think, than the Oval 6. I didn't know that when I purchased the set. I kind of wish I had. I probably wouldn't have gotten the set. Honestly, I wouldn't have. Because I find the other two brushes that come with it really hard to work with. And it might just be me and my lack of skill, but they say that these brushes are good for when you're doing makeup on yourself because they're made for you to hold and do things with. But when I think about when I put my eyeliner on the top, for example, when I use an angle brush, I can hold it like a pencil. This one, my hand is so far away from this point here, and it's also got it's got a bit of width to it, more so than an angle brush. So I find it difficult to kind of work with there. It's good for eyebrows, so I found uses for it. And this one here, you can use for all over eyeshadow, but I really find it hard to blend with and things like that. So they're not my favorite. I found uses for them because I have them and they're expensive and they're nice and all that stuff. But really, if you're going to purchase one brush, I'd say go for a face brush. It definitely makes the biggest difference. I can do whatever these brushes do with other things. This one is a bit more unique. So there you have it. That's my quick kind of review. Oval 6 is not a good foundation brush. I'm sorry, Artis. I gotta burst your bubble there. It's not. Oval 7 and Oval 8, though, I'm sure Oval 8 is lovely and Oval 7 is great. Really easy to work with, really quick. So that's my quick review. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope that maybe I gave you some information you didn't already have and helps make your decision a little bit easier. Because I know that they're expensive. It's an investment. So if you're going to invest in something worth it. This one. That one. This one. Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. And if you want an estimation of the size of this Oval 7, because I know it can be hard, I'm going to pull out let's see, I have a coin here. Let's see. This is a nickel. Nickel, and right next to it, Oval 7. So now you have a sense of what the size is like with all the bristles out and whatnot. Hope that was helpful because I didn't know, I couldn't tell the size, and so hopefully that helped a little bit too. Thanks so much, guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. If you can't, that's cool too. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. And Oval 7. Bye, guys.